Hello there, and thank you very much for opening up this video. I really do appreciate your time. Now, it's in a couple of days' time, actually just under 2 weeks, the people of the United Kingdom will be voting for a new government in our general election taking place on Thursday, the 12th of December 2019. Now, as you can see from from this video, it's quite obvious I'm an ethnic minority. Now, I'm a firm believer in that there must be photographic ID in order to vote. The reason being that it is so open to abuse. Now, some people oppose the idea of having photographic ID in order to vote because it discriminates against ethnic minorities. As you can see, I'm an ethnic minority. I have a valid driving license. There it is. Okay. I fail to see the problem. Now, due to my day job, what actually happens is I am not in my constituency of the day of voting. However, I feel very strongly that people should vote. Many people, many thousands, in fact millions of people across history have died for the right to vote. And I feel very strongly that if you fail to vote, you are insulting their memories and their sacrifice. So it's very, very important that you vote. But I'm going to do my postal vote in front of you here. But I'm going to just show you how grossly open to abuse it is. I'm reading here. You must fill in and return this postal voting statement with your completed ballot paper for it to be counted. Please read the instructions carefully and use a black pen. So you have to check the ballot paper number, okay, which is on your postal voting statement, against the back of your ballot paper. I've checked they're both correct, okay, and I have taken photocopies. Now all it asks is for your date of birth and signature. Now thing here is I know my dates of birth of people who live in my house. I have the dates of birth of people who students who actually used to live with me. Okay, it's not that difficult to find them out. You can go on social media and you can actually find out the date of birth of your friends. You don't have to sign it. I'll just show you here. Only identifying papers, a date of birth and your signature. Okay, it's not that difficult to forge a signature. Okay, it's not that difficult, and it's not that difficult to find a date of birth. So let me just fill those in. I'm just for the record, my age, I'm 21 and a bit. Right, okay, and now here's the ballot paper and I have to cast my vote. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but one thing I cannot believe that looking at this, the Leave vote is going to be split here. But anyway, so you fold up your ballot paper and you put it into this envelope. There you go, there. You put it into this envelope and you fold it down and put it in. Okay, that's ballot paper envelope A. And you get ballot paper envelope B, put it in and seal it. There, that's my postal vote ready. Okay, now obvious things here. Okay, I'm an ethnic minority and I've got a valid driving license. I don't foresee what the problem is. It's no problem. The younger generation, well, anyone should have a valid photographic ID. Otherwise, this is grossly open to abuse and fraud. When I was a student, I had several friends of mine who openly admitted to voting in 7 different constituencies because they had different names, okay? Many ethnic minorities have long names or multiple names, and it is grossly open to abuse. And how to put this, one of my friends voted in 7 constituencies very, very openly, you know, and how he got. And the thing here is they say that electoral fraud is very rare. Well, if they've been caught once, how many times have they done it? The thing here is, how to put this, although it may be the convictions may be rare. We just don't know how many people have done it. Okay, it's very, very easy to get away with a lot of offences nowadays and not be caught. Here is something. Here is a crime that you can eliminate quite easily by having photographic ID. Okay, I don't see a problem. Now this is grossly open to abuse because all it asked for was my date of birth and my signature. It is very easy to forge a signature. It is very easy to get someone else's date of birth. Okay, so I'm going to cast my vote. Okay, I've posted it out. But in a nutshell, you can see just from this video how grossly open to abuse the postal voting system is. It needs to be abolished. There needs to be a system of, if you are going to have postal voting because of working reasons, or you're elderly or infirm, or basically you're hospitalized, I can understand. And there needs to be some kind of provision made for such people. It needs reform, and the MPs need to debate this and see what can be done to reform the postal voting system. I would suggest that voting takes place over a period of a week to give people the opportunity to vote. Or let's say take 2 weeks. Voting should take place over 2 weeks to give people more of an opportunity to vote. I personally think that there should be a fine for not voting. There should be a box on the ballot paper which says none of the above, and basically every citizen should have to actually go there. If you don't fill in the box saying none of the above or something, there should be a fine, because I think that's insulting the memory of those who gave their lives the right to vote. Okay, so I think voting should be mandatory. So that way the political parties can actually keep an actual number on it. A fine for not voting would be perfect in my view. This postal voting system is grossly open to abuse. I've exposed that, and secondly, I've exposed the fact that it's very, very easy for fraud to take place. But as you can see, I've got a driving license. I'm an ethnic minority. I just don't foresee a problem. My name is so. This is something that the MPs need to debate. My name's Bond, James Bond, leaving you shaken but not stirred. Bye bye.